beat their Pacific neighbours.
Census Johnson, these days at Toulouse, makes a welcome return to the Manu Samoa side as Morath goes long. This is Ray Treverinas.
Carried back in. Hold blue!
Samoa look for some time in the Tongan half. Lilo.
Come out, Red.
Powerful in the first test, a quiet second test in this Pacific Nations series.
Well, Red.
For him, it's Havea, Brenton Helu, David Lemmy. Nice to get on the inside of Viliami. Helu.
Stay here.
Just look how compact the Manu Samoa team are, trying to use their power first up in the initial stages of this game, keeping it tight.
Stop, Blue!
Samoa
Advantage.
interested in playing too much footy inside their own half.
11 in front of the kicker.
Vungakoto Lilo,
Still advantage.
the bomb.
Number 11 advancing in front of the kicker.
Well, Keith Brown told
Do have
David Lemmy to stay out. Obviously didn't hear, and been called for
Number 11
being in front of the kicker. I'm going to take the points. Very hesitant start from both sides. Manu Samoa not wanting to play in their own half, as you mentioned, Ken. The Tonga team, well, I thought Lilo,
Filippo,
the fullback, was going to have a little run, but he put it up and under, knowing they full well that they had the advantage.
Here it is here.
First opportunity for point for the Kingdom of Tonga. For this pitch here, Churchill Park, in outstanding conditions. Hard and fast. Conducive to running football, and both of these teams would love that.
Filippo. Levy. And there it is. Well, David Lemmy was in front of the kicker, but he was 400 miles away from the receiver, so it's hard to imagine being in front of the kicker was any advantage. However, the rule is the rule, and the penalty's been awarded to the Kingdom of Tonga. And Kurt Morath, who's kicked 13 of 14 in this tournament. And he's been outstanding in all facets of first 5-8 play, with the opportunity to add to his very impressive record.
It's such a luxury to have. You've got a kicker of this calibre in your team. Really good to keep his team in touch last week against Japan. He started in the same vein. 40 metres out on the angle, never looked like missing. It'll be a great confidence boost, not only for himself, but for this Tongan side.
Stay behind.
Viliami Matfu, powerful with the ball in hand. Yellow with the restart, not taken cleanly. Lemmy underneath a couple of defenders. That's a good carry from the small winger. Now their big man into the Tongan defence. 24 metres out. Helu is looking for the ball.
Penalty advantage. Number 1 offside.
Advantage with Samoa, and the penalty's awarded.
In front of the last foot.
Yeah, smart work there from Whaatoni Fili on screen. Knew he had the penalty advantage, so he'd have an easy drop kick.
Number 1 in front of the last
Knowing
foot.
full well that he had a second opportunity where James Soyolo has also been
Shot called.
very accurate with his goal kicking.
Thank you, Marius.
Taumalolo was the one deemed offside by referee Keith Brown. David Lemmy did well initially, running into the big boys. And from this ruck, Taumalolo never onside. Turned into ruck.
Just
Was
take
deemed
a
to
step, Red. Take a step
take
back.
his hands away from the ball. Didn't do so. Consequently, Samoa have right a reply for this penalty shot. Hasn't this kid been outstanding since his first game in Japan, Tokyo?
Problem for James Soyalo, third consecutive start in the Pacific Nations for Manu Samoa. After first being approached by Coach Fuima Ono Siki Tafua 2 seasons ago about switching allegiances. And he looks like he's been there for an age. His form has been terrific in the 2011 tournament. Filippo Levi.
Carry back. Stop, Blue!
Fairly not much in the way of an angle. Vungakoto Lilo with the midfield bomb.
Vantage, Blue, the last forward.
Samiu Vahafolau was in front of Lilo when he put the bomb in, no call.
Vantage over.
As Lemmy does well.
Good clearance there from Lemmy, but danger signs early for Manu Samoa, letting that ball bounce. James Soriolo caught on the back foot. Filippo Levi, the captain, tried to retreat, but in the end it found the middle ground. And Tonga unlucky there with Vahafolau coming through and just knocking the ball on. Advantage Samoa. And Lemmy had the presence of mind to get behind, got the ball.
Come on.
And did a good clearance.
Masi goes long for Vahafolau. Havea. Morath with a nice short ball. And Hufanga with a very
No problem.
direct run. Havea loses the ball. Johnson with the offload. It's untidy.
No advantage.
Hufanga and Hudson Tonga'uiha. Powerful midfield combination for the Kingdom of Tonga.
Physicality already stepping up. Manu Samoa had actually driven right over their ball, but unfortunately the troops weren't coming. A knock on there by
Just patience.
Havea,
For the call and gate.
who off the bench was superb last week. Gets the start this week. What a great attacking opportunity here for Manu Samoa. 5 metres in their half.
Crouch. Touch.
Trying to get an advantage before the engagement,
There are another penalty.
which has been around
Thank you.
since Adam was a cowboy riding a horse.
I can see
that's
where he's I can see where he's coming from. He's trying to stem his mark earlier, but that's pretty average call to be honest. And it is test level. These guys are professional footballers. They know what they're doing. To pull a penalty on that, well, judge for yourself. But in the end, it's an opportunity here for Manu Samoa to put more points on the board.
Alisona Taumalolo out of Hawke's Bay and the Chiefs up against Census Johnson out of Toulouse. These are two guys that have played a lot of first-class rugby and have packed down in a lot of scrums. I would add that neither of them are in danger of doing anything to each other as have been done 1,000 times before. However, James Soriolo from his side of halfway. Direct, it looks like it's going to drop short.
Hold, Reed, hold.
Samoa won't be too bothered by that missed opportunity there from James Soriolo, because they do get the throw into the line out. 10 metres out from Tonga's 22, and they call a short one as well. So a set move here, I'm sure, in midfield.
So Ole Ave out of the Queensland Reds. Originally, some time with Waikato as that hooker. And Jonathan Tuineau with the line out win now into midfield. Fatua Otto.
No, 7.
Levy. Very good defence from Tonga. Helu. Philly with a probe and kick in behind the defence. Lilo is caught.
Release tackler. Thank you.
Samuel Vahafolau
Carried back.
Halfback.
Hold here, hold.
Morath. So'oialo with chip and chase.
That was great defence by Tonga initially from the Samoan line out. Some big hits coming in, just stopping the Samoan attackers in their tracks. When Whaatone put this little chip just before this is James So'oialo. Little chip and chase for himself. Good option in the end. All they can do was take it over the sideline, but Whaatone just putting a little kick in behind, making Tonga looking a little bit vulnerable there.
It's good. Stay there, Blue.
Must see for
Stop, Red.
Tuineau. Now Havea. Otto trying to get on the outside now. Saw it.
Played Master Red. No advantage. Lost forward.
Yeah, all a bit slow there from Manu Samoa. No one really changing angles, just passing the ball along the chain.
First knock on Red. Sorry.
This Tongan team has shown that defensively they're pretty sound in their first line.
Scrumming at blue ball.
You saw it actually knocked that on.
Okay, so this must be.
It must have come off a Tongan hand.
Not head to head. Let's go.
Just the ball passed along the chain here.
It's blue ball.
Did well to line them up. And with the left winger, Mapolu. Still, here we go, another great attacking opportunity for Manu Samoa. The whole left-hand side of the pitch ready.
Keep your head straight.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage. Early blue.
And you see the front rows having a little bit of talk about how good is that, bit of physicality.
Havea loses the ball behind.
It's accidental. Accidental. Blue scrum.
Johnson. Taumalolo.
Both of you come here. Number 1 and number 3.
Look at the look on Taumalolo's face.
Behind me. I know you're having a disagreement about something. You need to deal with it right now, or else I will. Ready to play? Let's go.
Well, I'm sure they're going to deal with it in this next scrum there, Keith Brown.
Back on. Yes. Okay. Bind on that. Bind up. Tell me, Marius, tell me if it happens again.
Yonka
Crouch.
is who he's talking to. Assistant referee.
Touch. Pause. Engage.
Helu. Fili. Drop ball in midfield from Herman Porter. Under no pressure. Now Tonga with a big chance.
First one was from blue.
There's been a few knock-ons already in this game. A couple by Havea, the Tongan halfback, and that time Herman Porter.
Is it better that time, Marius, on this side?
There's no excuses in this level of football. I know there's a lot on the game. Both teams looking a bit nervous in these early stages.
Very close last time.
The one that settled down first is obviously going to have the advantage.
Gave you the benefit of the
Played
doubt.
in between the 22 so far this game. Very humid conditions. There's still no excuse for that sort of lack of skill.
Crouch.
Do they go the 8-9 here, Tonga? Big 20-metre blind for them.
Pause. Engage.
So Havea, the Vahafolau down the right-hand side, Lilo with the right foot step. It's a good recycle. Now the big men over the advantage line. This is good from Vaiomounga, the open side flanker. Havea pinches a couple of easy metres.
No.
And Morath, a second man play, this Tonga'uiha, slips the first defender off, loads in the tackle for Tuineau. Oh, good field position. Havea.
Happy there, James?
And the little dummy up over the advantage line. Nice, solid, direct play from the Kingdom of Tonga. Pick and go, that's Tonga'uiha still in the middle. So Havea. Now Morath, it's another decoy runner in midfield as Vaiomounga goes forward again. Lokotui playing halfback. The nice